All right, everybody, welcome back. If it's your first time here, as always, we're glad to have you. Encourage everybody to hit the like and subscribe button. In this video, I think we do a couple of interesting and exciting things. First, we run into a pretty significant lameness with Rebel, our Brahman herd bull that you see there behind me. Have to get him up, see if we can address that, especially as breeding season is fast approaching. And we also have almost, with those stocker calves that are new to us, a worst case scenario where we get a phone call yesterday, or I get a phone call yesterday from my brother that they are out. So we go on a mission to find them, be sure we got all them back in, and check them out. But anyway, we'll dive right in. Kind of got a unique problem. Noticed the bull had been lame, Rebel there, for the last few days on this left front leg. I should have gotten you a video of him before I had him in here basically caught. But what you'll see, right there between the two claws on that foot, he's apparently has a stick lodged. I'm glad that's all it is, because I think if I can get it out, he'll be a little happier. He's so darn big, he doesn't fit in the squeeze chute real well. And using another stick, I've been just about able to get it out. But like I say, breeding, we're turning him in with the cows here in about another 3 or 4 weeks. So important to have him sound and ready to go whenever that time comes. All right, we'll see if we can get it. I've already moved it a bit. You can see it. It's right there between those claws. And it's just kind of one of those freak things. Like, what in the world? You see, there's the stick right there. Let me see if I can grab it. There it is. Right there. It's lodged in between those toes. You can see where he's a little swollen there. He's awfully tender. But he should feel a lot better real quickly now. It just goes to show you some of the freak little crazy things that can go wrong, which I'm glad that's what it was. You know, it wasn't, you know, more serious injury to that foot or leg or anything else going on. Getting that out of there, he should be, I would think, sound within just a few days. But anyway, we'll get him out of there and get on with our evening chores. You can see there, still just a little lame on that foot, but he should feel a lot better pretty quickly. All right, so we had just a bit of a situation yesterday. My brother called me, said we had cows out, which is kind of a heart jump into your throat moment. What it happened, stocker calves are kind of in 2 groups right now. They're not rotating pastures together real well. We have 56 in one group, 16 that still hadn't moved pastures. And out of those 16, 15 of them were out. Thankfully, he and my dad were able to get out here, find the hole where they'd gotten out, drive them back through, get the fence patched. But that still leaves 1 out of that 16 that they didn't see yesterday. We're hoping, kind of assuming that he was not out. He's kind of a loner anyway. And then there's also a couple in this bigger group that we just fed here right now that we haven't seen in a day or 2. So objective number 1 is be sure everyone is still in. You can account for all 72 head. Objective number 2, would kind of be gravy if we could accomplish it as well, would be to get those 16 into this pasture where they're all together and we're back to a normal pasture rotation plan. But got the horse. We don't do a lot on horseback. Brought Ace with us today. There's a lot of wooded area, just timber in these pastures. So be able to go some places we can't go on side by side. Could obviously do it on foot, but I'd rather him do the walking than me. So if Ace will hold still while we do a little video, and you can see the bulk of them coming up, coming to feed. Got a few that have already come out here. A pretty gentle bunch. I really would like to get the whole bunch of 72 doing this on a consistent basis. Makes it easy to check them, makes it easy to treat one if we need to, and eventually one day we're gonna have to sell these guys, and so I have to be able to catch them to do that. Well, we're back here into the middle pasture now where we're looking for those 15 or 16 head. Another challenge we have is we had a nasty line of thunderstorms came through last night. It's really wet and slick, so trying to be careful with that. All right, and so there we have a single steer. I'm gonna kind of hope and kind of assume that that's our number 35 that we've been missing. Well, you're not gonna be able to see on the video, but that is number 35. I gotta look with the binos. I don't know if he's just not sure of the horse, but he's normally not that spooky. He actually is generally pretty gentle. But this morning he's not real excited to see us. All right, so that was one of the main objectives, find that guy, number 35. Where he is right now, and as spooky as he's acting, we're not even gonna attempt to try to drive him up to the gate, to go through the cross fence and get with the others. He's in our pasture. He's content. You know, it is what it is. So now we need to see if we can find number 47. It's another one we haven't seen just in the last couple of days. I think he's actually with the front group, but just hanging off to himself, which of course worries you that he may be a little sick. There might be something wrong with him if he's isolating like that. But really, we just mainly need to be sure we see him, be sure he's alive and still in the pasture. But we'll see if we can find these other 15, the 15 that were actually out yesterday. Which, unless they've found another spot to get out, or like that thunderstorm that blew through last night, got some more fence down, they should be in here somewhere. That right there is apparently where they got out yesterday. You can see all the new wire. My brother had said it must have been that tree right there that broke off. So now laying down right there is Ace doesn't want to be still. That broken those wires and they walked right down. So looks like they did a good job. All right, and it looks like we've probably found the rest of that other bunch. We'll get up here and check off numbers. Be sure there are 15 of them, but glad to see them for sure. Easy, buddy. Turkey hunting out here all freaking year. Hadn't seen hardly a thing. There's a hen right there. Alright, so back to focusing on the cow. Alright, so I've gotten them to follow me all the way up here to one of the other cross fences. It's actually a smaller pasture here, but if I can get them in here, they can then communicate with the bigger group. I can open up one more gate. But they made it to the gate and can't decide if they really want to come through or not. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. Usually just need one or two smart ones, and then the rest of them will follow them. All right, so I've backed away, and they're finally coming on through now. So we're gonna, don't want to count our chickens before they hatch, but looks like we might be pretty close to mission accomplished for the morning. Ace getting a little antsy. He does not like standing still. My only real complaint about him. Easy, buddy. Move through there. He doesn't look too great, you know. Head kind of hanging low, ears a little droopy, extending that neck a little bit. I think he's really struggling to breathe, but showing some respiratory signs. We're probably gonna go get the dart gun because I did forget to bring it with me. And I come back and treat him later on this morning. See, some of these guys, they're real wild. Obviously being sarcastic. Wish they all would act just like that. It'd make all our handling and whatnot a little easier. Just curious. They're bringing a bag of mineral in here to put in the feeder and check the water trough, and they're right here trying to get in my pocket. All right, so that really went well. Found everybody that we were looking for. Found them all, and got everything except for the one loner, number 35, kind of all grouped back together. We're gonna go get the dart gun, treat that one, I guess number 47 that was sick. Ace did a good job. You know, we don't do much on horseback just because a lot of times it's quicker and easier to grab the side-by-side and jump on it and then bring it out here, but certainly our advantage is to using the horse, and sometimes it's just fun for a change of pace. But anyway, and we'll get back after. The mares are very excited to see that we brought Ace back home. We've been gone all of about 2 hours, and they want to act like they haven't seen him in 6 months. He's back. It looks like we made it back home, not a moment too soon. Didn't even realize it was going to rain again today. Knew it was going to rain last night, but obviously coming a pretty good little downpour out there right now. I probably ought to pay a little closer attention to the forecast when I'm planning on being outside most of the day. All right, so we ran home and got the dart gun. That little rain shower passed through. You can see 47 still right there at the gate. Doesn't look real sporty, so we're gonna see if we can get him treated. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. We got plenty more coming. We're really just getting started, kind of figuring this whole social media, YouTube thing out. Another reminder, hit that like and subscribe button if you would, please. Coming in the future, we're getting ready to do a burn down on our winter annual crops, that clover triticale mix we had, and then we're going to plant. We actually placed an order today for it's going to be a sorghum Sudan and a sun hemp mix, neither of which I have any experience with, so we continue to experiment with our annual crops there. But anyway, keep tuning in. We'll be back for more. Thank you. Eat beef, and God bless.